We are ass.
Man, Brady was really him for real.
Man, he was carrying the fuck out of us. Dot and shit.
Who's y'all's quarterback now?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh. How's he doing?
Mediocre. Not winning games.
I missed the prime Baker Mayfield, man. He was a beast in college. Just like him and fucking... Oh, what was that nigga from Texas A&M?
I don't know.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, he didn't make it though at all. He had like 2 years.
Oh, he was tearing shit up for real in college.
In
Now he ain't what the
college.
fuck. Shit, he doesn't even play football now. You never miss COD, Mark?
Not for real. I play Warzone, but I don't miss COD, Brody. It ain't the same, dog. And I'm still sticking to it, bro. You know what the best duty of all time is.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us
All
at the
time.
foot of the Rockies,
And
just
they name
west
it
of
Recreate
downtown Denver at
Ghost,
Empower
Man.
Field at
They
Mile
make
High.
Ghost 2 finally.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers.
You heard about this GTA 6?
Broncos.
Bro, I'm waiting for that bitch.
Oh, yeah. It's up.
It's not out, bitch.
Getting toward the halfway point of the
No, I said it's going to be up.
Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Alrighty, turn me up, Broncos. Let's get active. Sterling
We're really
Shepard.
a running team, bro. We're not a passing team no more.
Who?
Broncos. I mean, Wilson,
A quick throw. Here's
hang on, it's Russell Wilson, man. The Hawks, he was a shit, but the Broncos, he's fucking terrible.
completion good for 7 there. And that will
So
bring
now
up
we
2nd down.
rely on the run
If you're
game.
these receivers, you
Russell
gotta be
Wilson's
ready,
so
'cause when he's
fucking
gonna throw it
inconsistent
quick on that RPO,
for
he's
some
gonna throw it
fucking
quick.
reason.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, there's still a little bit of disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 31 yards there and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively.
And he'll get in.
Yeah, Corey's still getting fat or what?
Brian Robinson Jr. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
No, we play the game every day.
Get the upper hand as they're on the board first
What?
here this
We
afternoon.
play the game every day, bro.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball.
See, I didn't know each other like that, I
moving
refer.
it downfield.
No, we don't chill in person.
Important thing,
I'm not too heavy.
finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind. And it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Bronco defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Lawrence's throw brought in by Bellinger. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Fucking stupid.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Again, it's Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, and the Broncos are going to take
Say that again? Sorry, it's just loud ass main game.
MLB or not?
Oh, no, I had to delete it for a little bit.
Why?
Warzone. Shit took up stupid space, but I was just going on a little solo spree, but I'm finna download it again. Get back on my player.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Right side to Watson. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now a throw here to his running back. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact right in time there. And now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, so
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. James Conner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend. So potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is.
You play Warzone?
Because you're going to find out now with your team.
Dead now.
Are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season?
I'm probably still a sale artist.
The way they have earlier this year.
Lawrence. And that one too wide and incomplete. Daniel Bellinger, the intended target that time. But now it's 3rd down. We can look at this Bronco defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone. And also...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. Touchdown! Christian Watson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
2nd and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's got Bellinger. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 37.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
He's cheats, Corey.
Before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Lawrence. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Now it's Wilson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Wilson, option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Now Wilson running left on the option. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Wilson will try and run it. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Wilson going to try once more. The pitch goes to Connor, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Let's go. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Tyquan Thornton, 75 yards. And the Packers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already,
so, James,
they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that is incomplete.
Yeah, I got it. I just haven't downloaded it.
But he couldn't reel it in.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers.
You really want to get exposed?
There, but it winds up incomplete.
By him.
On 2nd down, Wilson.
Marcus Hooks. Government. When you gonna get UFC, nigga?
Now Wilson on 1st down.
What you gotta do?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Share your screen. Let me see. I'm clapping some shit, man.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The set to get the football first.
I want to see the maps.
Trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
Get out of that shit and go online, please. You let me know when you're online and I'll watch the screen.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Like I said, let me know when you go online.
Charles had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that his passes
Byron Murphy.
For the fourth time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Third and long. It's Wilson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll run with Robinson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there.
It said go online and then I'll start watching, nigga.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
I say don't let him turn on you now. Oh, clapped. Yeah, that's sad. Sad.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
What gun is that?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
On second down, Lawrence. And he gets this to Thornton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going deep here for Watkins. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. following the penalty. It's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain 6 points. He was all alone, but he could not look it in. My, oh, my.
Clapped.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Shaquille Barrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Stop camping.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Got your ass.
1st down, Wilson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable?
He's head glitching.
Coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one.
Clapped.
Wilson going to throw for it.
We got too excited.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Is this the same game, James?
Now after the touchdown,
oh, I was going to say, this shit long as fuck.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result.
Final kill
for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game.
Should just take up so much space, bro.
But at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I don't know why he's ducking.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
He's funny as fuck. I just got to download it for her.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it.
I'm glad you finally know.
Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down and a run by Robinson. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They go play action now. Wilson. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Robinson, he'll try the left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A give left side to Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down moment. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads
he weird, bro.
They walk off the field today, and really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every
I'm gonna
team
play
we
UFC.
ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense.
Mm.